Everybody, how's it going? It's Matthew, your friendly neighborhood technician. Looks like we might have a storm coming, so we're gonna have to hurry up here, put the tarp on. But I'm making another hopefully informative videos for my customers and for anybody else that is just interested in watching. So we have here again our Nissan Quest 3.5, the beast of a job that's jumped up and bit us a few times, and it has jumped up and bit us yet again. So, since speaking directly to my customers, hopefully they'll give me a call, possibly even just come on and stop on by today, and we'll see what we can do. I'd like to show you the problem we have. Come over here. It's my little workbench area we have here. Now, when we first did this job, we were concerned about a broken timing chain tensioner, which if you come over here, we actually have a couple broken ones. If you notice, they're even wore down to the point to where they scored the top of the piston there. This one actually isn't as bad. This is the one that came off of the same side that had the broken camshaft on the exhaust side. These are the pieces and parts to our other broken tensioner that came apart inside of there. So we actually did end up finding some damage. Then from there, we found on the exhaust side on the intake side of this 3.5 engine on bank 1, when we took it apart, our dowel pin fell out, and we noticed that this hole here that you use to align everything up with on the camshaft side, if you notice, your camshaft here has the same stretch there, except for opposite. We noticed that, oh, and look at here, I think my dowel pin just fell out. Oh, there's my dowel pin. So all this had come apart, and we noticed this damage here. Now, we found that to be kind of funny. We found it yesterday. We looked at it once. We thought we could put that back together. So when we went to put it back together, we noticed that even though it fits, it doesn't fit properly. You have to kind of manipulate it. And then from there, look at this. That's what it does on the end of that camshaft. So that went ahead and told us at that point that there's more than just a broken dowel pin in here, and we have what's called an avalanche effect due to major internal catastrophic engine failure. So from there, we decided to go ahead and mic our inside, and this may be hard to find, but if you notice right here, you can kind of go around. And the human eye can't see it, but if you notice, it changes in diameter. So this is all completely oblonged out, basically, so to speak. Same thing on the end of our camshaft here. If we put our micrometer on it and we go around, you'll notice it changes ever so slightly. So from there, we needed to find out. From there, we needed to figure this out. Now, there's a reason why we went ahead and uninstalled the camshaft for our customers. First, we wanted to take a look at the cam caps here. And if you notice right here, you can see this type of wear, what we call pitting, on these right here. Now, what that's from, that's indication of both heat and dry spots, meaning at one point this engine, this side, lost oil pressure somehow. I mean, it's obvious right here from the evidence, and this camshaft locked up is what it is. Now, you're probably thinking, well, how is that possible? The engine never died or anything. This type of damage can happen in a matter of a millisecond. Maybe there was a morning when there were a bunch of hard starts. Maybe there was a moment where the engine died while you were driving, but then started up again. I'm not real sure. I'll have to talk to my customers again some more about the history. So since we found that in the cam caps, also we found scoring. However, believe it or not, these cam caps are still good. We then went and looked at the cylinder head, because at this point it's a question of whether the cylinder head is any good. Now you can see right here in the cylinder head where you have more markings. This is evidence of a dry spot, no oil. Also, maybe it got a little hot in here, and you can see along here you've got scoring. You got a big scratch there. and you got a big scratch there. So as of right now, based off of this damage that we have, I tried, but we cannot put this back together the way it is. We have a couple options here. Option A